I grew up playing the piano. So my mom is a pianist, and so when I was a real little tyke, that's the instrument I wanted to learn because it was intriguing. I thought of it like a zebra, like through the eyes of a child, and trying to figure out how to have it make a sound like she could do. So I started when I was 4. How did I come to choose Seattle Cancer Care Alliance? Keeping in mind my diagnosis was 2002, and so 14 years ago. One of the things that was so important to me, and I don't want this to sound like it's diminishing the aspect of the excellence of the medical care, but in addition to that, saying all things being equal, that the medical care was there. The other thing that was so important to me was their commitment to art. Walking in and seeing all of this fantastic art and being in a space that had windows and light and didn't feel like it was a hospital was unbelievably important to me. So that was a big part of why I chose them. When I had my diagnosis, the range of emotions that washes over you it's hard to even describe. The one that's probably the first reaction was, why me? And I'm totally healthy, how could this be? I feel great, etc. But what I was really struck by is I have so much more that I want to contribute to the community, and I just feel like my work with the community isn't done yet. When I was more or less finished with treatment and my brain was still not where I wanted it to be, the only musician who I could play was Bach. And so I kind of always view Bach as, I call it like vitamin C, or just, it's sort of this, I don't know, something about the way his music is structured really helped me get on my feet again. And now, here we are today, 14 years later, and I'm back to the romantics, or late romantics, and at the moment, actually, I'm working on a late Beethoven sonata. And it's very compact and subtle and emotional, and I feel like it's like this perfect thing for where I am in my own journey. I'm really grateful to be living here in Seattle at a time when we have these institutions like the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance and the Seattle Symphony, who are at the top of their game and who have really been there for me and have offered me the solace and joy of music, and the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance helping to prolong my life and letting me get back into my life fully. It's really wonderful to be in a community where we have both of those resources.